Then what is it? The next question that you want to look at is, what is it that the future holds for my business and your industry? So I'm into food business, I'm into rice business. I need to sit down and look at it that, okay, what is the trend in this industry for my business, in this industry? Now in that industry, what is the trend for my business? So if let's say example, I'm doing, maybe my business is producing sack that they use to pack rice. So if I understand the whole industry of rice, I'll be able to understand, okay, if the way rice producers are growing, they are moving, last year they are 2, this month they are 4, this is the rate they are going. They are more in this place, in this side of the country than this place. The people buy this type of rice than this type of rice. It will inform the type of sack I will have to produce. It will inform, okay, I can grow at this space. It will inform what we call milestone. You'll be able to position your business and monitor your growth. You should be able to sit down from the beginning and look at these indices. If I look at A, B, C, D, this is where my business is supposed to be in 6 months. This is where my business is supposed to be in 1 year. This is where my business is supposed to be in 2 years. Now, people used to ask questions. Yes, let's say in the context of, I am in Nigeria, a lot of business, you put indices and all those stuff. Now, what that does for you is that, yes, those indices may not come out, but at least you have a plan. The difference between you and somebody that does not have a plan is that, I'm in Ibadan, I'm going to Lagos. They told me Lagos is 50 kilometers from Ibadan. If I travel at a certain space, and I'm not traveling to Lagos, and I am 45 kilometers into Lagos, and I don't know if I'm already, what if I just face the Ilorin? What if I'm 45 kilometers into Ilorin? That is what the plan does for you. That is what the forecast does for you. So if you understand those things, if you understand the trend in your industry, it will help you to forecast, it will help you to grow your business, and it will help you to be able to see where you are starting from, what are the things that you need to do, what are the things that you need to put in place for you to have a very profitable business. So the next question you want to look at is, are you just starting or you are expanding your business? How do you source for fund? Is it your equity? Now, if you are coming in with your equity into the business, you know how it is. So, are you looking into angel investors? Who are the people that are bringing money? Okay, people that are bringing money, are you looking into bank? Bank will probably give you money and will expect interest. So that needs to factor into the business. Or you are looking at investors. So if you are looking at investors, we call some people angel investors. There are some people that give you money 5 years, 7 years. They don't rush you. They just give you money and see how the business goes. There are some people that give you money and say, okay, let's take this 1 million naira. In another 1 year, I want 1.2 or I want 1.1. So if you understand how money is coming into the business, you understand how to pace your business, you'll be able to see from beginning, okay, this person said he will give me 1 million and I'll make 1.2. At the end of the year, can I actually make that 1.2 after I've paid all my expenses, after I've done this? So that understanding will help you to be able to know the kind of finances that is good for you. I was telling somebody the other time, there was a time I want to go into plantation, and a certain financial house offered me. I approached them and I give them a plan, and I think it's about 6 million naira that I need money to do this plantation. And after going back and forth for some few months, they offered me 2.3 million, and they give me the offer letter. We signed and all those stuff. And on my way home, I was so desperate because I want to do that business. I know how it's going to work and all those stuff. And on my way home, I was just looking at the offer again. And within me, as a business person, I know this cannot work. I need about 6 million naira, 5 point something. And they offer me, I think it's 2.3 or so. I can't remember the figure quite right now. And I look at it and I know that this cannot work. If I take this money, I will put myself in more problem. Because yes, when I was signing, I was looking at it, okay, I can cut this off, I can do this with my strength, but looking at it again, I find out that no. if I take this money, it will put me into more problem. I have to let it go. Okay, this investment or this resources or this money coming into my business is not for my business at this time. I have to let it go. That is so. But if I didn't understand how the kind of money that is coming, or I didn't understand my business, I will just go beating and I will be stuck halfway, and I won't be able to finish whatever I want to do, and I won't be able to return the money, and your credibility is going. So you must understand the kind of investment that is coming, what is going to do, and how it's going to help your business. Is it going to help your business, or is it going to damage your business? Yes, fund can damage your business if it's not well managed. So you need to be careful of that.